Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. And the Broncos will put toe to leather and will get started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Golden Flashes offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Etheridge. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Golden Flashes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. So Western Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Lowry. Fakes to grab. The Broncos get enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space, it's Buckley. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Broncos in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll keep it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kent State, 0.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The golden flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the golden flashes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Broncos will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lowry. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the option. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
Gives it on the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Scrambling away. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Look out, he's got room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Reels it in down the left side. Off and running. Past the 10. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. His drive will open from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Lowry. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. QB got it himself. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking for room, it's Newman. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Lowry. He's got him. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum. But unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Minnesota.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Clark.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Broncos want to move quickly. On the move, it's Buckley. Plows through the defense. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in. It's Newman. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. And here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's another first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The golden flashes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And some room to work.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the golden flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll operate out of split backs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. start the fourth quarter. It'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Here they come on 2nd down, trying to put this game away. The give to the tailback. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. .90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get in your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gonna run it. It's Newman. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Broncos. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Western Michigan, 34. Kent State, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Golden Flashes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative or whatever that...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The defense putting points on the board. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma State.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Martin.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle, it's Martin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Caught behind the line, it's Barry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The golden flashes, trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Man, 4th and goal. You're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
41, Kent State, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.